I'll tell, please. All right, this is Hasty. I'm starting with Photoshop 8-7. If you have the selection tool, just deselect that. All right, click the Move tool. It says click the opposition layer. We have that selected, and it says change the feather settings on the options bar to 0. We're not going to get a feather setting until we click the rectangular marquee again. So rectangular marquee, we got that feather setting to 0. And it says drag it from 250x to 440y. 250x 40y, which is about there, to 435 and 360. So we're pretty much selecting both players with the stripes on them. That dude's head's messed up. Let me try again. Alright, so we have that set right there. I hope I included that. I forgot something, but you'll let me know. After that, it says click window up top. Then it says click properties. What the? Here we go. Alright, properties right there. It says click layer on the menu bar. Our properties tab pops up. Click layer on the menu bar over here. And then we're going to go down and click mask. Oh, excuse me, layer mask hide selection. Layer mask hide selection. So those dudes are hidden. Some of you talked to me about the guys being cut off. Don't worry about that right now. We'll be alright. If you look, our properties switched up a little bit. And I'm going to put you on hold for just a minute. It says pay attention to the layer mask thumbnail. So that's it in the properties pane over here. It also says verify that the layer mask thumbnail on opposition layer is active. Opposition layer, and that's a layer mask thumbnail. Okay, we're all good. It says compare yours to mine. It's the same thing. I didn't peep this about the soccer thing, so that's cool to check that too. We have a layer mask thumbnail on that. Moving to 8. That was 8-8. This is 8-9 over here. It says zoom into the opposition team at approximately 250 to 150 until the player is centered and the zoom is 200. Alright, so we're going to switch up the zoom over here. You have to delete that. Type 200. And that was probably a mistake. So let me zoom out. We're looking for approximately 250x, which is right about here, to 150y. Alright, so I'm going to click the zoom, and maybe I can click right here and it'll zoom in. Alright. Click over there and zoom in one more time. If you click this hand tool, it's a side note, the hand tool, and then click on it, you can move him around. It says this has to be centered, so we're at approximately 250 over here and then 150 over here. So you're looking at like right here, kind of where we deleted the guys. Alright, so let's click the brush tool. So we've got the brush tool right underneath the healing tool. Once you click the brush tool, it says click to open the brush preset picker list arrow. That's, whoa, our brush is crazy. Shout out to the Knicks. Alright, we're going to go up top over here. Hit this down arrow. That's the brush preset picker list arrow. Remember, this is called the options bar. When we click that, we're going to go to the more. The more is over here. So click that more, and then we're going to go down to where it says round brushes with size. Click that, please. It says replace current brushes with the brushes from round brush with size. Yes, we want to do that. So click append. Alright, we click that append right now. And then it says select the hard round brush tip. That should be at the top over here. Right up top. Hard round. Alright, it just says hard round brush tip. Click that. We want to change our size to 10. I just hit enter to lock it in, but we can get back using the brush preset picker list arrow. Did that. It says verify that the mode on the opposition bar is normal. Good. Mode normal. Then it says our opacity is 100 and we're good. Verify that white is a foreground color and black is not. Foreground color has to be white. That's not. So I'm just going to swap them like that. Alright, so white is now our foreground. Black is our background. Alright, and then it says drag the brush pointer along the player in the foreground until he is completely invisible. Whoa. What layer are we supposed to be on? They didn't tell us to switch layers, so I think we're still on this. I'm afraid. Alright. Oh, if you zoom in, you can see those guys over there. So it says drag it along in the foreground until he is completely invisible. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh, that brings him back. That can't be good. Ah, I can't read. It says until he is completely visible. See that? So I'm going to put you on pause while I do this. With the guy who is like kind of faded, you're going to click him and move him around a little bit. See, it's like revealing the part that was deleted. It's kind of ill. Alright. Alright, this John takes so much time. You need to finesse it. Look closely at picture 8-9, and there's something called a painted area. You gotta make sure you get this thing right. If I see that red and blue soccer player, I'm chopping points. Like, you gotta be focused. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you back on pause to finish this up. Alright, so this is what I came up with. Just about like this. I'll give a little bit of lenience because I have this dude's background over here and I can't get it out, but you'll be fine, okay? Um, I closed properties just to make sure I had enough room. So properties over here, and I'm sure they're going to tell us to do something to refine. So give me a sec, please. Should be on opposition. Alright, so I did all that brush point along the side. Yours should look like this. As you paint, the shape of the mask thumbnail changed in both the properties and the layers panel. We already talked about that. It says drag the brush pointer along the right edge of the object until you reveal more of the player and the field in the soccer layer. Whoa. I'm going to stop this video right now and post it up. Then I'll open back with 810.